So welcome back to another daily crypto review. Today we are taking a look at OVR, a augmented reality crypto. And I should start this video by saying one big thing that I look for when investing in cryptos is how optimized is this concept for working on the blockchain as opposed to just working with everyday current networks that are mainstream. I.e., is a company that isn't in the crypto space able to make as good a product as this off the blockchain? And personally, I try and invest in cryptos where their concept is optimized for the blockchain. And to find that out, it can take a lot of research. Now, I should say I'm no financial advisor. Please read the disclaimer down below. But let's take a look at OVR. So if you don't know what OVR are, as you see here, they basically are an augmented reality world. And within this, you can buy land, you can buy all these things, you can rent out land. And once you buy something, you get this OVR land token as an NFT, and that is then yours within this OVR world. It's a relatively new token, I do believe, and it is really popping off right now. I mean, they've currently got this treasure hunt going online where if you walk around, I believe, and use the augmented reality aspect of OVR, you can find these treasure chests where you can find, I believe, like £100 worth of OVR coin and so on and so on. You can download it on the Apple Store, and it really looks like a fascinating project. Now, let's take a look at the marketplace. You can see here what I was mentioning a second ago. You can buy land in this augmented reality, which the OVR crypto powers, and that land is then yours via an NFT. And you can rent out this land and do all this other crazy stuff. I heard that many rich people have been buying land in OVR. Not sure how true it is, but I've heard OVR land is becoming a very popular thing. And just for a bit of concept and understanding, there's the OVR toolkit right here, which is made by one of the developers about a year ago, where he kind of shows you what it's like in the OVR world at certain points. So you can see right here, he's in the background, he's got some sort of tree up, and he is opening Reddit inside the augmented reality, and he can see that he's on Reddit using the augmented reality, which I think is crazy. You know, you can see his hand and his obviously phone and all stuff like that, his device. And I think it's crazy just looking at this and seeing how he's using the internet within this augmented reality. He's not just walking around, he's using, it blows my mind. It honestly blows my mind. So I look at this and I think, wow, that is an incredibly cool concept. And they've basically, as they said at the very start here, built, you know, everything is possible. They've built this based on our world, which I think is quite incredible. They're trying to use it for education, live events, all of this sort of stuff, and it's actually mad for gaming. I'm trying to keep a very neutral view on this. I'm not invested because I physically cannot afford to invest anymore. And while I think this concept is a very good revolutionary concept, I think there always comes to something of maintaining your investments at levels which you can afford to lose, because if you start getting carried away and investing too much in this boom, if it crashes, you're going to be finished. So right now, you know, the FOMO is kicking in, but I'm going to be strong. I'm going to resist. I thought about liquidating some other positions, but I do not want to do that. The 19th of March, OVR, which was about 20 million market cap. So on the 19th, you can see that since the 19th, it's gone up basically threefold. So we're looking at a $60 million market cap, I believe now. We can head over to, what is it? $70 million market cap right now. And we can take a look at, we can just see the vast growth that this has undergone, notably in the last 5 days. Now, this is honestly crazy. I think the concept is great. I do have a few doubts about it that I'm going to talk about in a minute, but we can see right now OVR is pumping. I never like to chase a pump. I just don't like to do it. So, you know, I'm just very wary on this right now. Their market cap is relatively small. I'm unsure about the users, and I'm unsure about lots of other stuff as in the user numbers, which would be, you know, correlate to how much OVR token is demanded and would ultimately lead to a future rise in the coin. Because if there's high demand for this OVR coin within the OVR world, then obviously everyone who owns OVR is going to be happy. So yeah, they're a decentralized world-scale augmented reality platform. It's open source and is powered by Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum is the mothership. Now, while this is like Sims, this is next generation Sims sort of stuff, yeah? It's crazy. And the fact that you can use real life currency in the game, but the game's real world is everybody knew it was coming, but it's just crazy to think how it's here. So my personal concerns with this is that once the prices and the world gets too bought up and taken up, what's to stop there being a different crypto or a different company making exactly the same product as OVR, exactly the same world and all stuff like that, just on their network, on their crypto, on their software, and saying, hey guys, OVR's a bit expensive now, come onto our world. It's the same thing, except it's cheaper because we're newer, and so on and so on. That's one concern I have. Another concern is that, do you ever remember 3D televisions, right? 3D TVs, get cinema glasses, cinema grade 3D in your home, and that was popping off for a while, and it never really took off. Augmented reality, is it the same sort of thing? There's something to be said for, people sometimes take it as a given, I believe, that augmented reality is our future. And I believe there's something so instinctual in, feeling something live and doing something in real life that is going to be hard to be replicated in augmented reality. It's crazy to think people's jobs could be in augmented reality as well. So I think that there is something to be double checked about the concept. And my final concern is essentially, is this being pumped a lot right now, way past the point to its valuation? Is it pumping based on economics of the coin and users, or is it pumping on concept, hype, and other stuff? Because if it's pumping on fundamentals, then you're all good to buy in, because if the fundamentals are strong, long term is good. If the concept seems groundbreaking, but the fundamentals are weak in terms of, user numbers or demand, etc., then it's never a good time to invest. So another one of my concerns is that the pump is outriding the fundamentals of the token and therefore is slightly overvalued. So I'd wait for a short-term pullback to potentially enter. So they're my current thoughts on this coin. Now, I'm no financial advisor. Please do not do anything based on what I've said. I cannot be responsible. Please read the disclaimer in the description. But overall, OVR is a token that is popping off right now. It's a great concept. It's one of the first of its kind. I think the fact that they're using the real world as their augmented reality is perfect. However, I'm unsure about the competition they're going to be facing from companies outside of crypto, because I guarantee there are several companies that are big tech companies that are working on a similar sort of augmented reality, and it's been around for a long time. And also another concern thinking about it is the Oculus Rift. Like, that came out and everyone was like, gaming in augmented reality is going to be crazy, it's going to be so cool. But honestly, it never really took off. However, looking at what they've already built in terms of the OVR world and what you can do already, I think they're a very, very progressed augmented reality platform, which I do like the sounds of. So guys, you've obviously heard my thoughts and opinions on OVR. I'm completely torn about it. I think fundamentally I cannot afford to lose any more money from my bank, so I'm not going to invest in any cryptos right now, because any new crypto investments will be taking away from the money I need to live on, and I do not want to take that risk. You never should really take that risk. And at the point where, I'm seeing a good concept and I want to buy it, I just have to rein myself in and think, ground myself. There'll be more opportunities in the future. If this one goes, it goes. Just make sure you get on the next one. There's no point ever risking the quality of your life to potentially make a few quid here and there, But let me know what you guys think of OVR. It is a crypto that I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on, and I will catch you again very soon. Thank you.